the unit of the rate of reaction. So rate of reaction is unit of rate of reaction is equal to, so rate is dA upon dt, means concentration change in unit time. So concentration change upon time, right? So concentration is mole per liter, it is molarity, mole per liter, and it is the time, multiply time is second, so it will be mole L minus 1 S minus 1. Clear? So this is the unit of the rate of the reaction. Now in this, it is the rate of reaction is indicating, this is the dA upon dt, right? So here this dA upon dt, this is the change in concentration, small concentration change in small time, right? It is the infinitesimally small time, it is infinitesimally small time, right? And concentration change, right? So the change in concentration in infinitesimally small time is called the instantaneous rate of reaction. So this is the instantaneous rate, this is the instantaneous rate, so it is equal to instantaneous rate, right? And another thing is, that is average rate, and average rate is when, suppose here this is the graph of between concentration, here the concentration and here the time, right? Suppose here is the A1 concentration at time t1, this is the time t1, right? And after some time it become A2, because it is going to decrease, it is the reactant concentration, right? And after some time, it's at t2 time. So here the average rate will be a change in concentration, that is A1 minus A2 upon 1, that's the change in concentration, and here is change in time, that is T1 minus T2, so it is delta A upon delta T. So this is the average rate, right? This is indicating by this delta, this is the average rate, and here is the instantaneous rate, right? So it is the difference between average rate and instantaneous rate. It is very small spasm of time, and it is the average time, final minus initial, right? So now next is rate law. Now the rate law. So rate law is the expression in which the rate of reaction is given in terms of the molar concentration of the reacting species raised to some powers which may or may not be equal to the stoichiometric coefficients of respective reacting species in the balanced chemical equation, right? So here rate law is the expression in which rate of reaction is giving in terms of molar concentration of reacting species raised to some powers which may or may not be equal to their respective stoichiometric coefficients in balanced chemical equation. For example, that's A plus B, it gives C plus D. So in this, according to this rate law, the rate of reaction rate is proportional to the molar concentration of the reacting species. The product of molar concentration of the reacting species raised to some powers. Some powers I am indicating here with M or N, which may be equal to their respective stoichiometric coefficients or not may be equal to. Means this M may be equal to A or may not be. This N may be equal to B or not be. Right? So this depends. So here rate is equal to K, A to the power M, B to the power N. Now this K is called the rate constant. Here K is rate constant. This is the rate law, right? This is the rate law. Rate law. Now K is the rate constant, and here is the molar concentration of the reacting species, right? And these are the powers raised. So M and N, order of reaction. First point, order of reaction with respect to A is equal to M, right? M may be equal to A or may not be equal to A. Now order of reaction with respect to B is equal to N. And overall rate of reaction, overall rate of reaction is equal to M plus N. This is the main thing. This M plus N gives the order of overall order of reaction, and this M may be equal to their respective stoichiometric coefficient or may not be equal to the respective stoichiometric coefficient. That depends. So the value of M and N is determined by the experiments. Means the value of M and N is experimental values. Value of M and N are experimentally calculated. This is called the rate constant, or it is also called specific reaction rate or specific reaction rate. So it has two names, rate constant and specific reaction rate. Now come to the differential rate law.